This is the Flamingos podcast. This is your highly favorite, your host with the most.
The noisy one?
The noisy one.
The noisy one.
Yeah.
And I have here with me my brothers.
I co-signed that.
You know, a funny thing, 2 days ago, me and Awab were playing football, and there's one guy, he kept shouting and telling me, yo, somebody gotta tie this guy down while you guys are talking.
Oh, okay.
How noisy I am.
He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong, right?
And I wonder that you bring all the same energy when
during the pod?
During the football. During your
Yo, you gotta see me during the football. I'm just no.
Quiet as a mouse.
Nah, come on. I'm one of the people that. Okay, listen. When I play football, it's either I shout the whole game or I'm quiet the whole game, and that's it. So when you see me losing hope on my team, or them giving me a pass or whatever it is,
you shut the fuck up.
I shut the fuck up. You know, like, fuck it. You know, let them do whatever they want to do. And I'm not saying that as if I'm a great footballer or whatever I am. You would have seen me right now playing with a team or a club. I just do this shit for fun and just to burn some calories, and that's it.
How do you? All right.
Yeah. I mean, you know, gotta stay fit at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
You look like you have something to say, though.
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
Out there looking like Russ on a football field.
But what position? What position are you playing?
I winged this shit.
He's a joker. The joker position.
All right.
I got it all covered.
In all terms.
Okay.
On the football field.
Keeping the players entertained.
No, you know.
Anyhow.
Yeah. Yo, that was a long intro. This is the Flamingos podcast. This is your favorite hosts.
With the most, yeah.
With the most. This is the host.
Kanzi on the mic and
Awab.
What you said?
I'm not sad. I'm just trying to get into it.
All right. We're going to get into it. Don't worry. I mean, this is your OG podcast. Flamingos podcast.
what does that mean?
I mean, we're the OGs in this podcast. And yeah, I mean, we're becoming in this.
Sending a statement. So
we have to. I mean, we are already influencing people. I guess so. Come on, right?
All right. Okay.
Let's not deny the fact that we have influenced a couple out there. We're not gonna mention names,
all right,
because we don't promote people's shit. But
listen up. If we influence one person, I think we achieved.
Yeah, we achieved
exactly.
Yeah.
And then we have the right to call ourselves OGs.
No, and then there's another thing: the fact that it's love shown more than it is hate.
True.
And that's what I like about it. Is the fact that people, even when people do reach out, that it's out of love and out of respect, and that's good. Like
100%.
It's good to see that in the scene.
100%.
Because we had different expectations.
Excuse me?
We had different. See, because of that loud ass child you have on your shit.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
See, you know, I told you last time, I'm gonna get my ad lib is gonna be different.
It's gonna be a sexy one.
It's gonna be a sexy voice, like
this is a what?
ASMR shit.
That Maybach music.
I'm gonna get the Maybach music.
I know what you've been aiming at.
Maybach.
What on this shit?
See, that doesn't sound right.
I know, right?
I need to figure something out.
Exactly. See, that's why back in the days when you were like, yo, let me go back to my name. Let me use, Awab instead of OB. So imagine if it was oh. I mean, and especially if it was a girl saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I follow.
Or OB, stuff like that.
It's easy to manage. Don't worry. I just need to find the right voice.
But let's get Kanzi. How would your
are you finished or you're done? With respect on my name.
We're talking about
sound
if you
tags.
had
sound yeah.
If you had a sound tag for yourself, what would it be?
If I had,
who would you?
If I had an,
who would you bring? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you bring
Not
a
an
child?
ad-lib.
Like
a sound tag with your name on it.
I need to think about it. But it's gonna be no.
On a mic.
No, it's gonna be something like
He's gonna record his voice just so he doesn't have to say it once again. And
let me tell you my idea.
On a mic.
So it's gonna be something like a retro type of sound. Like you remember the song "Computer Love"? Something like that. Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah,
yo,
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Like it suits you. It's you.
The same guy
it
who
suits that Kanzi.exe.
Yeah,
You know,
it
guy.
does.
the same guy who was singing in California Love. You know, that's
Yeah, it's the heavy.
It's an auto-tune, by the way.
It's an auto-tune.
I think his name is Zab something. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that guy.
That's a history lesson for everybody out there. That if you were wondering who was that guy screaming California love, Kanzi just gave you the info on that
scoop.
Nope.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Zab.
Today's episode is
That's his name.
it's a good one, brought to you by the Flamingos. And we're gonna be talking about a lot of music, guys.
Alright.
A lot of music from international and local. Finally, we have a good amount or chunk amount of local music that is out. Last
Yeah.
week it was a dry week.
Yeah, that's true.
This week it's more of a wet week.
Not funny. That wasn't
Why?
All right, so you see why people tell me that we
This guy
need to
has-
calm you down.
Let it be, man. I'm gonna keep doing my shit. Anyway, regardless.
Run down.
But before all of that, how are you doing, guys?
Oh, come on, bro.
Fuck that shit, man.
How you doing, Kanzi?
I don't want to talk about it.
You seem pissed. You didn't have a good week?
No, because I don't like repeating the same thing again.
What shit?
I mean,
Tell us.
last
I'm
time
here
I
for you. I'm
explained.
listening to you.
Last time I explained that during the last months of the year, everything seems to be the same. So that's why you keep repeating the same question every time and expecting
I'll always check up on
different
you.
answers.
I'll always check up on you. No, I don't expect a different answer. I'm just doing my job where I'm checking up on you.
I'm good, man.
That's it. See?
I'm great.
Awab?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you're pretty and you're good. Yeah, I know that. No homo.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, you should.
We accept that.
How was your week? I heard clubs in Abu Dhabi opened.
They did?
Yeah? You guys been to
Oh,
any
yeah,
during the
yeah,
past
yeah.
weekend?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
Awab?
I've been to Annex. The
Because-
one in Edition.
It's not this week. I think it was the weekend before, right?
No, but they're not open as clubs.
Oh, okay. So
They're just
As
open
lounge-
as
lounge.
lounges.
lounges and
Yeah.
such. Okay. Okay.
Like it's tables and four per person. Like it's the regular shit.
See, you remember the week that I went to Dubai? That's where I heard that they're opening everything back again in Abu Dhabi.
they're reopening the clubs with the same franchise, like with the same names,
Okay.
but they're lounges. It's DJ and music, but people are sitting down. It's for social distancing.
It's dead inside.
It's not dead. It's how it is.
Okay.
Also, I heard that White and the way they opened recently for the
Yeah,
first
but
time in the last.
it's still lounge. It's still
Really?
A lounge.
yeah. It's still tables.
The
it's
picture,
still,
what didn't look.
it's
as
still
lounge.
Okay, now I get it. It's still
A lounge, yeah, with the wink.
in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But talking about social distancing and COVID-19, surprisingly, when Joe Biden became a president during the last week,
We got the vaccine.
they directly got the vaccine.
not. But he didn't become president yet.
I mean, but officially he is, but still he's not in the White House right now. But officially,
He's
vote-wise,
actually not even officially a president.
the election is.
they're not done. But I mean,
No, the
votes?
voting is done.
yes.
But what Trump, we talked about what Trump is doing now.
yeah.
So that could actually change.
See what I heard about the court, that his lawyers and all of that, they went to court, that the judge didn't pay attention to Trump.
No,
And
but they're
he's on.
reopening. They're recounting the votes in 2 states now,
Yeah,
and
but
that could change the result. No,
I don't think it's gonna
It
affect-
could change the
it
result. Yeah, numbers wise, it could.
I don't think they did really vote for Trump. Regardless,
We're just saying.
but
like, the possibilities, yeah.
surprisingly, during the last week, because both presidents in their run, in this last run, they both promised that we're gonna try to find the cure.
Yeah.
And the cure out of the blue is out of the states, and they said that it can 90% protect or kill.
It actually
The
came
virus.
out
It's a
of
vaccine.
It's a vaccine, yeah.
Pfizer.
it
Pfizer
came
is
out of
the-
Pfizer. Yeah.
Yeah, Pfizer, the biggest medicine company in the world.
Yeah.
on the other side, also China released or published that they did the vaccine on 90,000 people.
See, this is the thing.
Approximately.
The vaccine that has been running in the UAE, there's two type of vaccines.
The Chinese one.
There's the Chinese one and there's the Russian one.
Okay.
So that's where, but then the American, the Pfizer, as in the
it's gonna be the
official
most,
one, the most
widespread
used one, the widespread one is by Pfizer.
Yeah.
You're gonna get vaccinated?
I already discussed that. I don't know. You bring this back again, but hopefully not. I'm gonna hide or dig down a hole and hide there and not get vaccinated.
No, but they said it's gonna cost approximately $20.
But I heard that the whole
US would get it
US
for free.
will get it for free.
Yeah, but like technically,
worldwide.
overall the
It's
cost
gonna cost $20.
Yeah, and it'll be available by the first quarter of
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when it should be expected, I guess.
Good luck for everyone who's getting vaccinated.
I'm getting vaccinated. I don't care.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for you.
Side effects, no side.
I don't fucking care.
I'm just trying to.
I just got tested.
Just trying to go
before
to Dubai.
yesterday, and I'm negative, so it's good. Oh, you're just trying to go to Dubai, huh?
I'm just trying to move freely though.
Yeah, I understand.
That's it.
You have a point with that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure even after that, Corona or COVID-19 is not that huge a problem anymore, they will still leave those restrictions to make people get vaccinated.
Yeah, it's gonna be
it's gonna be around for a while.
Exactly, So you can go and get vaccinated, so you can move freely.
Yeah.
So
By the way, and there is a high probability that you will get infected, even if you are vaccinated. But
yeah, that's why they said it's 90% only. It protects you 90% only. So you might be one of the people that the 10% that gets still infected.
I don't know. I'm not gonna act like an expert there, but
Yeah.
That's how vaccines work. So.
Yeah, regardless of it.
Anyhow,
moving to music, Jeezy became a chairman advisor for Def Jam, as in he became an A&R also. Last week, surprisingly, we played Jeezy on our intro, and then we were talking about how he's gonna have a versus battle with T.I., but then there were sudden changes. But during this week, he became as an A&R chairman advisor to the Def Jam, which is, I think, it's a good move for Jeezy and Def Jam at the same time by putting people and artists, from the industry to A&R and shift and move things, which is better for the artists, So maybe, hopefully, later on, once we start having more than one label or whatever it is, productions or in our region, this can be something useful. Have people from the industry themselves work over there to A&R or whatever it is,
That's what most people don't know about Jeezy though. That Jeezy's been an A&R for a very long time.
That's 100%.
And I think it's a good plus, the fact that he's getting that move or getting to do that job in a very high, powerful position.
True.
Because he'll be able to do more.
Yeah.
And spread more. Because he's been like you've seen his last album.
Yeah.
It was him basically previewing his A&R skills.
Yeah.
Getting J. Cole and Kendrick on a track.
100%.
Getting Kodak Black and Trey Songz and Wizkid and like he's good at that.
Shifting things,
Yeah, and he's good at bringing people together to make that music and moving these pieces together. So having that power at Def Jam is going to be great.
It's going to be a plus move.
It's a game changer.
Yeah.
For both, for him and for the whole label. I mean, Def Jam.
Yeah, because people think that Jeezy is just a rapper.
A street rapper.
Yeah, but nah, he's been rapping.
Yeah.
But he's been doing that since his second album.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good move.
And not to move from Jeezy. Last week we said that versus is gonna be Jeezy and T.I., but Jeezy mainly wanted Gucci Mane from the beginning, by the way.
Yeah.
And then Gucci Mane respectfully declined.
Because they beefed.
Yeah, they had a beef back in the day, and then Gucci went to jail and all of that shit that happened.
Yeah. And he came skinny. And
Exactly. I mean, look at him. Yeah. That's a positive thing. Don't. I see what he did over there. He was trying to make fun of this guy, but he shifted. This guy shifted. He became much better. Gucci Mane.
Some people they say that he came back. He came back as a clone.
Yeah,
as a clone.
yeah, I remember that back in the days. But yeah, now we'll be having, and I think this is a better matchup than T.I. and Jeezy, by the way, because both are just street rappers, you know, and not to forget, both influenced sounds.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane birthed a lot of new rappers.
Yeah.
You know, in the South. Same as Jeezy, he birthed a lot of, you know, new rappers. So I'm really, you know, excited to see this one, and it's got to be interesting for them to chop it off, you know, together.
I don't know. I'm less excited about this one though.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't know much about. I didn't follow Gucci's music.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, see, that's the thing. It's not gonna be more of a music.
It's gonna be a showcase of.
Exact. No. And other than that, is them seeing both of them together.
Yeah.
For the first time, and then there are some street anthems that Gucci Mane did.
Of course.
But regardless, we all know who's gonna.
Who has?
Who's the upper hand?
Yeah. Who has more?
Yeah, but which is, I mean, Jeezy at the end of the day.
That's true.
But this is gonna be something good to see, and they announced it in Sunday. But yeah. Because we come out on Monday, and do I have to always mention that? But yeah, talking about music also, Russ, one of the rappers that I never really liked. All right, I never really liked this guy.
I expect that because everybody hates him, so you
wanted to
jump on that
bandwagon, and no, I didn't actually. I just never could digest his music. But one thing that I respect Russ from is that he went out independent.
And he continued.
And he kept on going. And look at him.
Yeah.
And now I understand why this guy was being hated or you know, nobody really fucks with this guy. I'm talking artists wise, not people mainly. It's because this guy went out independent. So the whole industry went against this guy. Yet, that's not what's interesting. What interesting is that he announced a new album and the track list that is in this album, where it has heavy hitters, lyricists from A-Zeus, where you guys seen the video. They brought back Rhapsody in that video.
That was one of the best thing that happened this week. This
right?
week, to be honest.
And A-Zeus verse, I mean, out of TDE, A-Zeus is my favorite. And that verse and that song, yo, he killed it.
He killed it, yeah.
He killed it, yo.
But
it was
not
something.
not to forget what the skills that Russ
of
wrote
course,
to that beat.
That's where Russ earned my respect.
Okay.
First of all, because of the track list. Second of all, because of his verse in that song. And then he mentioned that also in the track list. There's also Black Thought. Who else?
He has a couple of tracks produced by DJ Premier.
Black Thought.
He has A-Zeus on it. No,
definitely
not the freestyle. I mean,
definitely.
No, it's not a freestyle. This is the song that is.
Oh, you guys were talking about the song. Yeah, I thought you meant the freestyle.
So but wait, the freestyle is totally different than the song.
No, this is not a freestyle. This is the song.
They perform the song.
The theme of the song is a Rhapsody.
Rhapsody freestyle.
Exactly. That's why. That's why. Yeah,
kinda.
exactly. They did that. They did this as in to bring back. But there's also Local.A in the album. That's one of the best lyricists in the game. Slaughterhouse. But yo, he's known as the most lyrical in Slaughterhouse. Busta Rhymes, Benny the Butcher, and Black Thought in one song. This is gonna be an interesting one.
It is, but I'm really excited to see
Russ how he's gonna be rapping in the album.
Bringing back Rhapsody.
Well,
something
there
that
are talks right now that
I would love to watch
they
again.
really might bring back Rhapsody after they've seen the reaction of this video, but we still don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, those were the days, man.
Music releases from the week.
It's a lot of music releases.
A lot of music releases.
Yeah. So, all right.
Kanzi, out of all these music releases, which one do you want us to start with?
You want to do the rundown first for the music?
Let's run it down.
We have a couple. 2 Chainz.
Let's start with 2 Chainz, I guess.
2 Chainz?
Yeah.
Let's go 2 Chainz. And then we have Future and Lil Uzi Vert, Pluto and Baby Pluto, Davido, A Better Time, Masego, Studying Abroad, Kodak Black, Still Israel, Goody Mop, Survival Kit, K-Camp, Kiss. 5. Yeah. I thought this is an S, by the way.
Yeah. I told him to space it out. I told him to.
Oh, yeah. Yo, 2 Chainz. And that's where I was listening to the album and I texted you guy over the group. Yo, fuck this shit. This album is hard. And then you told me that this guy is really mad because nobody really paid attention to the previous album.
No, because he rapped like this in his last album, the album before this one.
Nobody gave a shit.
And nobody gave a shit. And it was a great album.
It is actually. I remember the album. What was it called?
Definitely you remember it. Looks like you remember it.
No, it had a purple cover.
Wow.
Somehow.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was
I'll pull it
listen,
up.
the cover was a house.
It was a house.
A trap house or something like that. See,
Okay.
I remember. I know. I listened to the album and I know the album very well.
It's called Rap or Go to the League.
Exactly. Rap or go to the league.
Simple as this, yeah.
So, like he 2 Chainz has been taking this lyrical approach recently, and he did that with Rap or Go to the League, and it didn't really sell, like it didn't really move properly, and he came angrier and hungrier this time, and I think it's because of age too. I mean, 2 Chainz isn't young anymore.
True.
So he has a different mindset when it comes to approaching his music.
True.
So now he's here with this album, So Help Me God, and it's
a good album. It's a great album from 2 Chainz. I think this can be my favorite 2 Chainz work to date.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say so.
Yeah, it's a great album. Even the Kanye feature over there was good.
It's amazing.
That was interesting to me because the song with Kanye
Yeah.
and Brent Faiyaz.
And Brent Faiyaz, yeah.
Brent Faiyaz actually, you know what? I told you my thoughts on Brent Faiyaz.
Yeah.
But on the hook in this one,
He saved the song.
he killed it.
Yeah.
He actually
He saved
killed
the
it.
song.
saved the song.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because think about it. If it did not have this Brent Faiyaz chorus,
It would be dry.
it would have been a little bit dry because the
Yeah,
song
that's
was
true.
heavy. The
That's true.
content was heavy on
Yeah.
the song. Brent Faiyaz gave it a little bit
Little
of a
touch.
nice, a nice
Harmony.
touch on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Harmony over there. But yeah.
No, but but 2 Chainz kills it with his one-liners, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like with Gray Area,
I love Save Me. I love Moneymaker.
Moneymaker with Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice track.
What else?
The last track.
Oh,
what's the name?
Ziploc was nice.
What
With
is
Kevin Gates.
With
That was
Kevin
a nice
Gates,
track.
yeah.
It's a
I
beautiful
like
track.
I like
55
Kevin Gates.
times.
50. I like the last track and the one with Rick Ross.
YRB, Rick Ross. Once again, Rick Ross, man.
Rick Ross is still 10 for 10.
He's killing it.
Did not mess up.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
I hope his album is good.
He's
constant.
He didn't drop an album.
still not
Is
yet.
he going to?
He dropped a
He should.
single, and the single was fire, actually.
All right,
I think-
I'm waiting for his album. to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
His appearance is so consistent that you see him in
Yet-
the major releases.
See, this is
right?
the thing. Other than that,
And he delivers.
He's exactly.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's been on most of these artists that are dropping this year.
Yeah.
Every verse is better than the verse that he did on the song previously.
There's
but
something.
still,
There's something I've been thinking about. I thought about today while I was listening to Rick Ross.
yeah,
Is that we all have our generation's biggest guy,
yeah,
like the most respected.
yeah.
And for this period, you have Hove.
Okay,
Like for the 2000s period.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You had Hove.
Yeah.
I really think that for the 2010s, like since 2010 to 2020,
Is Ross?
Rick Ross.
yeah.
Nah.
No, the boss rapper. You know, the top guy, the most respected.
I understand, but
Like it's because he different. Like Rick Ross has a different cadence.
see,
That has not been like I haven't
I
really seen
understand.
for a very long time.
I cannot completely agree with that because you know why? It's not a lot of people like Rick Ross. Yet a lot of artists know that how good Rick Ross is. That's where it is. Is that people, as in the masses, not everybody likes Rick Ross or his music or his, because especially from the 2000 and let's say 15, that's where trap started, right? 2015.
Kind of.
Yeah, where Future took off, and then the new generation came, which is, I'm talking about the new generation as in the 2000s.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it in terms of fans.
Yeah.
I'm saying it in terms of the industry.
Okay.
The respect that Ross has. In
Definitely, Rick Ross has but it's tough to put him as in the best.
No,
As in-
I'm not talking rapper wise.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's the best rapper.
I understand.
I'm saying
Influence.
respect wise.
Yeah. He's one of the most respected. I can agree with that. But as in the most out there, it's tough.
No.
There's more
alright.
artists.
Look at it this way. In the industry, Ross is respected in the caliber of Diddy and 50 Cent and those people, right? As personality wise,
I'm trying to.
because you can't as a character, as a person, you can't put him on the Drake and Kendrick.
You know
and
what?
J. Cole.
He forced that because of
forced
the
that.
way he maneuvers. I'm the boss.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
he put himself on an upper caliber.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
That
okay.
This was my
Yeah,
perspective.
somehow, yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. To a certain extent, though.
He put himself, regardless of if he was put there or he put
I
himself,
understand.
but it's him.
He pushed that himself.
Yeah.
Let's say that. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah.
and he got,
And he is,
because you can't, even when you think about Ross, you don't think about Ross as in he's,
But masses wise, I believe he's not slept on, but he's not given his fully rights
of course.
within the new generation.
Yeah.
Might be, yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
You know why?
Right? Yeah.
Because he slipped up in a couple of albums.
That's 100%. That's
didn't,
true.
yeah.
Rich Forever, the album.
No, Rich Forever was good.
Yeah, but then directly he dropped an album after that.
My Back Music 3 or something.
No. There was an album that came after this one.
Yeah, he slipped up. Like he slipped up a bit.
He slipped a
couple
bit.
of his albums,
Regardless,
and that's what gave the people the.
Yeah.
Alright.
That Rick Ross might be.
Yeah.
But still today, I believe Rick Ross is one of the best ears in the music industry.
Yeah, that's
because of his beats. You know, hooks or whatever. And when you get Ross and John Legend in a track, you just don't have to think twice. You just listen to that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have Future and Uzi, Pluto and Baby Pluto.
Don't look at me. Stop looking at me.
Why?
No, man. That's
He didn't like it.
what is it? Is it?
No, I'm drinking water.
Is it an experiment? You want to see the reaction of an old head on Lil Uzi and Future?
No.
Yeah, for me,
I can still listen to that Busta Rhymes album.
no, it's not about that.
I had to take 2 Panadols before listening to it.
Kind of. It's not my cup of tea. I'd rather listen to something else.
Some Sade in that.
Or maybe we focus on the local scene.
Fuck all of that.
Fuck all of that, yeah. But yeah, he's not my type.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this album, to be honest.
Damn! You guys for real?
Yo, I listened to it 3-4 times
And you couldn't?
from top to bottom, and I tried. Yo, I tried. I swear to God, I tried.
They brought the
Wallahi.
wallahi.
I really tried. I mean, maybe if I go to a club and listen to it there, then
You're gonna,
that
Change your
might
mind.
change.
But
Like me personally,
I actually love this shit. And as I told you before,
No, wait,
I'm gonna
wait.
tell you again.
wait, before you tell me, how many times did you listen to it before you liked it?
Before I really liked it,
Yeah.
maybe 2 times.
see,
2 or 3 times. And then I started grasping the whole album. But I told you, let me just say it out there, that I had to listen to this album 20 times
Why?
to really digest and to really understand the whole process of this album. It's an album that I knew that it's coming out, yet it wasn't needed. I needed a Future solo album. Like, please stop, putting out collab albums.
No, but we did have a Future solo album.
This year,
Yep.
earlier, yes. Yet, we could tell that this album wasn't really worked on, right? And we mentioned that.
Yeah.
And this one, they've been teasing this album for a while now, right? With the single that they dropped a while ago.
They dropped 2 singles and they weren't bad.
Exactly. And they are in this album. And if
They
you
even
really,
sounded bad on this album.
listen,
Like I even went and checked out the features. I was like, where?
if you go and listen to it again, maybe in different atmospheres, it's a great album. I'm telling you. It is.
It's not a great.
And Lil Uzi,
It's difficult for me to find that
fire in
atmosphere.
this album. Spits fire in this album. I'm telling you. Just to add more, they said they're gonna drop another one.
Yeah, but I think Lil Uzi,
Uzi
he mentioned
tweeted
that.
that they're gonna come out.
And you
with
know
another album.
what the feeling that I got when I read that tweet, the feeling that I got when I read that tweet, that maybe he's not even convinced about this album, saying oh, okay, this is bullshit. We're gonna release another one.
No, so they're going now to the studio. No, it's something that is ready over there already, and they're just playing around with how the rollout is.
Maybe he saw the reception of the people, how they received it, and
so you mean that they had already 100 songs recorded, and then they set out maybe whatever the track list was, and then they're like, let's see how it did. If not, we're gonna start releasing other.
Uzi, do that tweet.
No, I think you know what I think they're gonna do. They're gonna just drop a deluxe edition which has maybe 5 or 10 songs extra. That's it. Just like how he did with his own album.
Yeah.
I think, I'm not sure.
No, but one of the main reasons why I didn't like this album, or it was a hard listen for me, is that I felt like I'm listening to 2 versions of one younger and one older.
Future. That's why it's called Pluto and Baby Pluto.
Yeah, and like I understood What a Time to Be Alive with Drake, because you get like 2 different.
But let me tell you one thing. What a Time to Be Alive by Drake and Future is an album that was done in a week.
And it was a great album.
Yep.
It was a great album, yet I'm waiting for a better one.
We're not talking about what we're waiting. I'm just saying that there's the diversity that you get to.
Oh, okay. I understand. So you're talking
feel.
about 2 guys coming in a song and then
Yeah, it's
the same time.
It's the same flow. It's the same. It's the same talk.
No, not really. Uzi spits in this album.
Yo, let's move on.
No, I'm serious.
لا خلاص, let's move on. I can't. I really can't.
All right. Masego.
Let's go to Masego. Kanzi's guy.
That's your pocket, guys. That's not my pocket.
Why me? Why me?
Masego's your dude.
I know, but why me? I mean, like, no, I'm just kidding.
You need to carry your saxophone, go to the
No,
airport.
I'm just kidding. No, yeah, this, I mean,
Studying a pro.
he's an artist, man. He's
None of that Baby Pluto bullshit.
Exactly. Don't come to me with that Baby Pluto.
Nah, man.
Shit.
Nah,
No,
for
man.
real. It's a dope album.
It's a dope album. It's the music
Nah,
to
I'm talking
listen
about
to.
Baby Pluto.
He's talking about Masego. Don't interrupt his thoughts, please.
You finish or you done? Are you finished or you done? No, the thing is, yeah, that album is I think I was waiting for this album. I was waiting
Patiently.
It's an EP, by the way. It's not an album.
yeah, but the way how he choose the sounds, man, the music, the saxophones, even the video clips that he's releasing.
Yeah.
I'm see Masego, when Masego do a live premiere of a video clip, I set the reminder. I think that tells
Wow.
how great this artist is.
All right, so just to give a full breakdown, that Masego dropped an EP called Studying Abroad.
I mentioned it.
We know we mentioned it, but we're
Summarizing, he's summarizing it.
summarizing it.
Okay. Summarize this.
It's a 6-track EP that you enjoyed fully from top to bottom. Because the first 2
You
tracks.
enjoy it fully.
No, I'm asking him.
Yeah.
You enjoy it fully.
Yep.
Okay.
The first 2 tracks we've already listened and reviewed, Passport and Silver Tongue Devil.
Tongue Devil.
We've
That's
already-
this is my choice in this AP.
the
This is my-
Silver Tongue Devil.
yeah.
You know what my choice was? Surprisingly, the one with Don Toliver.
That one also rocks. That one. This one is
Because I like how different it is.
It is.
Yeah, did you listen to it?
Yeah. Bye
do you
Felicia
think?
is for me.
Bye Felicia's nice. Bye
That's
Felicia's
my
decent.
track.
Yeah,
It's a
And
dope
then-
track.
And then the saxophone at
And
the
I
end.
like how Masego is testing a new sound in this EP.
And it's working. Like he's
it's
not-
working.
It is
Yeah,
working.
exactly.
Because I heard this guy and he said that this whole EP is him testing different sounds.
Yeah,
and I actually like that. It's a nice EP to listen to, to bump. And I like how he kept it short, 7 tracks. That's it.
I think it's more of a it's more of a giving people a taste.
Exactly.
To see how people receive it, so he can decide
100%
whether to
what
continue
to
on
do
that sound
with.
or not.
Exactly, 100%. That's why this makes it as a good EP to me, because something you can play and just leave it, and you can do whatever you're doing during the day.
That's true. I agree with that.
So yeah, that's it. Other honorable mentions this week. Awab.
Honorable mentions.
Let's go.
So, as honorable mentions, we have 3 more albums. You got DeVito released his album A Better Time.
I didn't listen to that. How was it? You listened to it?
I didn't listen to it.
Kanzi?
I listened to a couple of tracks.
How was it?
It's nice, and it caught my attention, the track with Young Thug and Chris Brown.
Let's move on. That's an honorable mention.
Yeah,
number 1.
No, but he has music with Nas and Hit Boy.
Nas and Hit Boy, that's the second one. Yeah.
I mean, he has
Boy, man,
he has features, and DeVito is international.
He's an international type of music that he does. Yeah.
We're gonna get around to listening to it.
Yeah,
hopefully if we like
during
it
the week. Yeah.
You got Goody Mob released Survival Kit.
Yeah.
An album that has Andre 3000.
And not to forget, Goody Mob is a very old crew in the industry. People out there that don't know that, it's been a long time that they released something, and they came out with an album. It's called Survival Kit. And what's more interesting in that it has 2 different songs from the members of Outkast, Andre, 3K, and I was so happy to listen to that. And they had to test Andre, because you can't bring Andre on a track and just play him a normal beat.
Yeah.
It has to be a fucked up beat. And he can still kill that shit, surprisingly. But yeah, they released an album. It's a good album also to listen to. It's called Survival
It's
Kit.
a not bad one, especially if you're an old head.
Yeah, looking at you can see.
All right, I'll give it.
You should give it a listen.
I'll give it a listen.
You should.
I'll give it a listen.
We're gonna save that one for,
K-Camp.
for future references.
K-Camp.
You got K-Camp released an album called Kiss 5. I really recommend people to go listen to this.
Why?
It's a nice sound. It's K-Camp. K-Camp is, for people who don't know K-Camp, I'll tell you what sound he brings. He brings that R&B rapper sound. Remember back in the days where
the Drake So Far So Gone mixtape, when everybody was confused, is he a rapper or he's a singer?
Yeah, that type of beat. And he has features from Jacquees to Jeremiah.
Yo,
he has R&B.
Of course, Jeremiah right now he's facing COVID-19. He's ill. Everybody been posting that. Hopefully he gets better.
But why are you laughing on Jacquees, man?
I'm not.
You were laughing on Jacquees, man.
Let it go.
Why?
Let it go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's the new Donald Jones.
It's a good EP.
Right. Sorry.
It's a good EP to listen to. Should check it out.
We got the full rundown on our honorable mentions, brought to you by Awab.
Being cut off 7,000 times.
Yeah, fun. But yeah, moving on to our local scene. And before we move on, I'm gonna be playing a track by.
I can't wait. Let's get into it because I have a lot of shit to say.
All right, I'm gonna be playing a track by SHQZU of his new EP called "Everybody's Homeboiii." The song is called "Peace."
Yep.
Featuring Dusk. And
let me sit straight and
then after that we're gonna be hopefully, I don't know if he picks up the phone. We're gonna be having a quick phony phone call with SHQZU, but I mean
you acting phony.
Phony shit.
But yeah,
but to be honest, I'm so proud about the local scene. Now I'm getting excited. We reached that.
Leave it till
we're reaching that level.
I know what you want to say. Leave it till the second.
Let's get play Peace.
Play that shit.
Peace featuring Dusk, and I don't know from where did SHQZU get Dusk or think of getting Dusk to play the guitar on this one. I mean, to me, this is one of the best songs ever that SHQZU did.
I agree.
Peace.
I agree.
Yeah. While we're at it, SHQZU. Yo.
Yo, what's good?
How you doing?
Homeboiii. Chilling, bro.
Homeboiii.
What's good, man? What's good? How you doing?
I'm chilling, feeling good. How are
Yo.
you doing?
We good, I think. Right? Congrats on the EP. Everybody's Homeboiii.
Thank you so much.
Two EPs in the same year. 11-11,
Sir.
right? 1-1-1, sorry. And Everybody's Homeboiii.
Yes, sir. You know what it is.
And to be honest, to me, I love that. And for me, I know you as a person, you know, SHQZU, like I knew you as a person back then when you were in Abu Dhabi, and the growth that I've seen, to me, the growth that I've seen in this project, this is what makes it, to me, that it's a good project. And that's why, you know, that I really like this one.
You witness the whole progress from the beginning.
I've seen SHQZU since back in the days. I've known his music back in the days. I even have the first physical copy of, I don't know if we should mention the name of the first mixtape that you dropped.
Go ahead, man. Drop it.
It's called Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Yes.
Sir.
Same as the.
I saw SHQZU in the street in Khandiya, and he was with one of our homies, and he had the physical copies, carrying them with him in the streets, distributing.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
work. That's work.
Exactly.
He's putting in the
And
work.
then
Yeah.
he saw me, and he's like, "Yo, Riyadh, how you doing, man? Listen, I'll give you 6 or I don't know, I forgot how many copies." And he's like, "Yo."
I gave you a bunch of copies to give out in school and shit.
Exactly. And he's like, "Yo, give it to everybody that you know." I'm like, "All right, cool, bro. I got you. Don't worry." You know? And then I started distributing that, you know, mixtape back in the days. And that's where certain people actually love, you know, the mixtape. But looking back to that mixtape.
And where did he reach
Exactly.
now?
Where did he reach? This year with Everybody's Homeboiii and 1-1-1, especially 1-1-1 and Everybody's Homeboiii, there's a jump between those two projects.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I'm gonna also mention other stuff after we close this phone call. I'm not gonna say it in front of your face because I don't want you to have a big ego right now. But Everybody's Homeboiii. What's
good?
What's the feedback so far?
Wallah, I just want to say, thank you so much, first of all. For all the nice stuff you just said in front of me right now. I just want to say alhamdulillah, because there's progress and there's always going to be progress, inshallah. And we're just trying to grow this out, you know? We're trying to build the scene and create something nice for the next generations to come.
Yes.
Keep up the good work, man.
Now,
inshallah, we'll do. You too.
You guys
with the support, you're helping this happen.
I mean,
you're making this
looking at
possible.
Yeah, let's not. I'm sorry, but we have also to give a bit of appreciation also, because Kanzi over here is he really arranged that track with SHQZU and Zinzin.
Yep.
Smile today.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And
it was. If I'm
through.
not mistaken, it was back in April. It was back in April.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Kanzi reached out and he told me, like, I have this dude you could work with. And it turns out I already know the dude music, like Zenzen. Whoa. I was like, hell yeah, man.
And the reason why you know why SHQZU I reach out to you, and because in the first episodes we played a couple of picks, and one of them were your song from 1-1-1, and the next one was Zenzen, and then Riyadh came up with the song with your song, and I borrowed the Zenzen one, and so I played them right after each other. So, and I got that feeling that you guys can work in a nice track, and let's see how it goes. Let's see more projects in the future. Yeah.
And yeah, and you made such a great call, and thank you so much for making that collaboration happen. Yeah, I think it birthed out a nice track.
No problem, man.
SHQZU,
Yeah,
talk your shit, bro.
Yeah.
Talk your shit. What's next after this?
But-
After Homeboiii, after
man,
everybody's Homeboiii.
like a few minutes ago, you just said there was a great jump between 111 and everybody's Homeboiii.
Uh-huh.
So all I can say is expect another great jump. You know,
Whoa, okay.
it's bound to happen. Yeah,
Is it going to be
So-
an EP or an album?
it's
think-
gonna be a movie, bro.
Whole movie.
Yes, sir.
Yo, also not to forget, shout out to
Yeah.
all the people over there also with you. Entitled.
Yeah, man, can't
Brooklyn-
forget.
Brooklyn Hits. I mean, also we all know Brooklyn Hits. He produced that Sudan Cypher,
Yeah.
right? One of the great Sudanese producers. There's also Star Loki, Cali B. We can never.
Sir.
Yo, tell Cali B, if you ever meet Cali B, tell him that Yad tells you that if your album comes out whack, he's gonna be pissed off. Because whatever
man.
feature this year I've been seeing from Cali B,
He's a dope boy.
it's a dope. Yo, is one of the best artists this year that I've seen.
He is.
Yes, sir.
If you really think to it, any project that is coming out from Saudi Arabia, Cali B is there.
As Calabi touch. Yeah,
Exactly, right?
man, Calabi is the melody generator in the region. You know,
Okay.
this guy is not gonna stop anytime soon. And I'm telling you, his next project is gonna be fire. Homeboiii co-signed it.
And not to forget
Go.
Kafu over there.
Careful, yeah.
This guy flipped, man. Who had the better verse, you or Kafu?
I think both.
It was
Come on, who had the better verse, you or Kafu?
nah, man. Me and Kafu, we kind of like. He's my dude, man.
Look at. All right,
SHQZU, I have a question.
Nah, man. Kafu is he's a great lyricist, man. I'm a huge fan of his work, you know? So it was an honor having all those great names in my project. Like you mentioned just now, entitled Audio Magicians on the production.
shout out to Audio
one of the
Magicians
reasons the huge jump happened. And all the producers, man. Audio Magicians, Brooklyn,
Yeah,
Stay
regarding-
Low-Key.
on the same topic, SHQZU,
Yeah.
we are
Let's
happy.
go.
We are
Yeah.
happy that you are surrounded right now with the great group like Entitled or the Magician. How did that happen, and how did it come to this? When
you guys working together.
yeah,
Well, there's
do you know them
it's a long
personally?
story, but yeah.
Make it short.
Tell me.
Make it short. Yeah, long story short, how did that relation happen? Because
We actually met because of music. It was like a small event out here in Riyadh, open mic thing. I went there and
That's
I
why
performed
Saudi.
2 songs from 111,
Mhm.
and I met those guys, and you know things escalated from there. We had a session, 2 sessions. All of a sudden, I'm working on a couple of tracks there,
so
and
it was easy.
you know we bonded.
Yeah, it was an easygoing conversation, and it was so that
It happened.
it happened
Yeah.
smoothly. You mean, right?
Yeah, definitely. They're like, yeah, I mean, we clicked real quick,
Instantly.
You
you know?
clicked
Because
easily. yeah.
we had a lot in common, and of course we shared the love of hip hop and making music and all that. So we kind of clicked that they're pretty cool people, you know.
Yeah, the reason why I'm asking this is
We made it
because
happen.
the reason why I'm asking this is because this type of relations brings out beautiful
exactly.
collaborations or beautiful
Something that we
projects.
need to see more often in our region.
Exactly, and if as you said,
Definitely,
yeah, it was easy to click it was easy to get on with as artists, or they saw the skills that you have, and so this is what we lack in the region. And I think I just wanted to highlight that.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right.
This is something that need to be focused on.
I feel like you have something to say about that.
Not me.
Yeah? Go ahead, man. Let it go.
No, the other day, I was talking to a friend, and we were talking about the EP and like how nice it was to hear that jump happen. And we were going through comments, and we even we listened to it track by track, going over the music, and what I wanted to know is that, because you get to feel a bit of a difference in the sound from one 111 to this, and I wanted to know how did Shaq, as in SHQZU, how did you get into transition into that? Like what inspired you to change a bit of your sound and a bit of your cadence, approach, even on your approach, on your music too?
You have 10 seconds to answer. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. The thing is, lately I've been experimenting a lot with music, and I try to approach each track in a different mindset than the other. And one more thing I'd like to highlight, I think I stopped listening to hip-hop music a long time ago.
Okay.
I think that has a big effect on how my sound is. Yeah. So I think, I think that's my answer.
Yeah, actually, that's what I believe. If you are a hip-hop artist, you should be able to listen to all different types of music, not just hip-hop.
Yeah, definitely.
To take inspiration from.
Especially if you're making music, like beat making.
And in your intro track, your first track, I've witnessed a very nice interlude.
Yeah, by the way, I wanna say something about that first track. There was some sound in the after the second verse. I don't know, somebody said some dumb shit.
That's the only negative.
That's the only thing I did not like about this album at all.
That's the only negative thing about this EP.
Who's that annoying person?
I wanted to write his name on the features, but it didn't seem fit, you know.
Too bad.
So I decided to put him on the credits.
You made the right choice.
It's
you made the right
idea,
decision.
Yeah. I think you should take him off the credits too.
Yeah.
Yo, SHQZU, before I let you go.
It definitely added.
Yeah,
it definitely added flavor to the track, you know.
I mean, come on.
Shout out to you, bro.
The flavor master, you know.
Yeah.
Flavor.
You see what you did, Chuck?
لازم نعطيه شوية ego كده. Track one for you.
He has enough of that.
Yeah.
Yo, before I let you go, one last message to all artists out there and everybody out there.
From me?
Yeah, from you.
From you.
No, I have one more question. Though.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Shaq, who would you like to work with? On
Awab is gonna make it happen.
No, because it's part of it's one of the things that I keep imagining in my head, who would sound good with who.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or who would match up well. As SHQZU, who would your perfect track, or who would you like to have feature on your track, and how would you think that would match well?
International, local.
Local. Let's go local.
Be specific. In Saudi Arabia?
In our region mainly.
Yeah, in our region. Like Sudan, UAE, anybody.
Okay.
Don't take your time, but answer.
You guys should have asked me that before I get on the show, so I can. It's not fair putting me on the spot with 10 seconds.
Yo, DM us who you think, and we're gonna try, our best to connect all these artists together, mainly. I mean, this whole podcast thing
let me answer that in the DM. I'm gonna answer that in the DM later.
All right, bet.
We're not gonna reply, my bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
Homeboiii. This one is an easy
Yeah.
one. What's Homeboiii is about? What's everybody's Homeboiii? What does that represent?
Finally, we're talking about the EP.
It's like okay, so everybody's homeboy. So it's like it's safe to say it's a collaborative effort, and it has like I'd like to think it has people you would never see on the same project anytime soon.
Mm.
That's the
Yani from different regions, different backgrounds of music, different ethnicities,
ethnicity is
yeah, etc.
Uh-huh.
So everybody's homeboy, the guy who clicks with everybody, you know.
We dig it.
Yeah.
I dig you. You keep up the good work, and yeah,
Yeah.
that was a great project, man.
Yeah, many more.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Let's see more growth. I'm more interested now in what's next.
Definitely. Definitely. Me too, bro. I'm excited to share what's next.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Thank you,
Go.
SHQZU. Thank you, Homeboiii. We're
Thank
gonna
you
be
so
waiting.
much for having me.
Oh, man. It's nothing. You're welcome. Yo, peace, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, that was a regardless.
That was a good call. That was a good convo with the one and only
Yeah.
SHQZU.
Now let's give our real thoughts on that EP. It was a whack one. It was a.
I hated
Yeah,
that.
I hated that shit.
Despised
You
it.
seen the second track? It was. No, for real. But yo, what I think about the SHQZU as an artist, he's not everybody's taste. He's your artist's cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
Yeah.
I mean, people who would more than the masses really understand his raps or what he's doing are the artists. And like during the week, I could see that from the shares that he's been getting from certain artists from the region.
Yeah.
You know? Like these are the people that will really understand what his, really doing. If not yet that everybody understands it. You know?
Yeah, but like I get what you're saying, but part of making music is you trying to make it to get to the masses.
100%, yes. That's why he has a couple songs over there. The intro
Okay.
and piece. That's everybody's taste.
Yeah, I really think he's not really far off. Because we've had these conversations before where like you have your sound and then you have what you need to do to reach the masses.
Yeah.
And then you have to make compromises.
Yeah.
And I really think that he's really close to him getting to that point B with making the least compromises possible.
Yeah.
And he's making these adjustments based on his own preference. And I think that's really good for him.
Yeah.
Because then people are getting to know the artist instead of the music.
True.
And that's not easy to balance. And he's taking his time with it. And the improvement happening is a great thing that's showing him crossing over to that place
Yes.
without that difficulty, without that him compromising his own sound to reach to it.
For me, I'm so happy.
This is what I like about this album, this EP. You were saying? Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying that I'm so happy for SHQZU that he found those people, like the audio magician, Entitled, all these working
Coming
with
out
them.
in a collaborative.
Collaborative. Yeah, seeing that
work,
collaborative efforts putting together to release that EP is something positive, man.
But I'll be truthful. It's let me pull up the track list. It's a 6 song? Seven songs.
Tracks, yeah.
There are some songs that I really hoped they would be better.
Yep.
Smile Today with Zen.
I think it wasn't mastered good, or it meant to be that.
It actually, yeah.
I think it meant to be
it
that.
meant to be sounding rough like that.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But it would be better if it was like clean and easy to listen.
The thing is, I listened to that on Apple Music.
Yeah.
I played it in the car. It sounded actually better than the one that I listened to before.
It sounded cleaner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It sounded cleaner.
But it still needed
that
regardless.
extra push.
I understand, yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I also have the same feelings about SoundCloud Hit.
SoundCloud Hit. Okay.
Careful.
I'm not touching anything lyrically or from the content or what people said. That was perfect. But I'm talking sound wise.
Sound engineering
I
wise.
felt like it could have been better. Hell Yeah with Entitled was
It's a beautiful track.
was great.
It's a beautiful track. I love
It
that. It's this and Peace can be my favorite tracks.
Yeah, I was gonna pick them too.
Yeah,
Like
Hell Yeah and
because
Peace.
Peace, the first time I listened to it, I was like,
And
and,
it was like-
remember we
exactly,
sat
yeah.
in the car, we were like,
That was
what's your favorite song? And we never had this conversation,
Yeah.
and we all agreed that it was Peace.
Peace.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think he knows that. I think he knows that Peace is the best track out there.
Yeah,
And to
but
me,
it's
as
a
I
bit,
told you,
it's a bit lo-fi. Like it's a bit.
yeah, it's everybody's taste.
Yeah,
you know?
he doesn't have to do something that's everybody's taste,
Yeah, I know.
but him at his own sound he's doing
I
great.
believe Peace is something that is what's coming next. It only makes sense because he's putting it as an outro, and it sounded different than the other tracks over there.
Yeah, it was a
That's
bit
all.
it was a bit lo-fi.
Yeah. Regardless, moving on from that, also from Saudi Arabia, A-Zeus released an album called Equilibrium.
Yep.
16 tracks, fully produced, mastered, mixed by B Elements. Straight out of Saudi Arabia. Your
Great.
thoughts, guys?
Great. Give me some clapping sound.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, great project.
You loved it.
I loved it.
Kanzi?
Same. I gave it like a quick listen, but I want to sit and
Okay,
kick,
let's give it
kick back,
another round of
relax.
applause.
No, it was because A-Zeus gave different cadences
Yes.
to different
That's
tracks
what I told you
and different
before,
approaches and
is that this album, okay, listen, I've been paying attention on A-Zeus for a while now.
yeah.
I've been trying to understand how this guy raps.
I remember when the first time we checked him,
Yeah.
it was in the I don't know, within the first 10 episodes.
Yeah, something like that. I don't. Yeah.
He released one song, I think,
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah.
So, how
exactly? So with every release that he did, he released 2 or 3 singles. All right.
Yeah.
And then I was just listening. I couldn't really understand yet, so I couldn't really fuck with the music yet. And then one day I get a text from B Element, and he tells me, "Yo, check out this project. It's gonna be something nice."
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check it out. I checked it out, and I listened to that project maybe 2, 3, 4 times till I understood that this guy is not a typical day rapper.
Yeah.
A-Zeus is not your typical rapper that would throw bars and that's it. He's that Earl Sweatshirt, somehow Vince, the
Right.
Staples, you know,
Okay.
that weird beat. And I'm not gonna spit in a normal way. I'm gonna come in a different way. Yet I still think that there is growth that can happen.
You know, all right. You know that like artists approach songs differently.
Yeah.
You have the classic
Yeah.
hip hop artist that just writes his bars and then spits them on 5-4 beats and then picks out what he likes and what he doesn't. And then you have that artist that listens to a beat and then decides what he wants to do with
Yeah.
that beat.
Yeah.
And that's a different level of it.
Yeah.
And that's a great
Yeah.
place to put yourself in. And you can sense that that's his process. Like you can sense that he was in the studio listening to the beat and he's like, okay, I'm gonna approach it this way. I'm gonna do this and that and this and that. And then he wrote his raps and they did not sound off. They were nice. They were smooth. The production was great. The mixing and mastering.
It's a great
project.
It's a good project. I'm still listening to it, but yet I still feel that there's more he can give out.
course.
Definitely, there is.
I'll be
a
waiting
room
for another project from him.
improvement, Yeah.
You know,
I liked-
from A-Zeus.
I personally liked Triple F.
It was a joke.
It was fun.
It was fun
Like,
to
it was a
listen to.
fun
That's
song,
100%. That's 100%.
And it gave me, and I never like even when the thought crossed my mind, I was like, yo, is he that good?
Or is it that track that?
It gave me a Biggie vibe.
Okay.
All right. That's a big, that's a big
No, no,
statement.
Big statement. Yeah.
The cadence, like especially the
Okay,
chorus.
okay.
I'm a like
Yeah.
I'm a fat like
Yeah. I get it. Yeah,
that
we gotta
line.
go, yeah.
It gave me that.
Biggie.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it's clear that like you can sense that he was thinking.
He was thinking about
Biggie.
Biggie
Yeah.
flow.
And
Okay.
it's nice to see that ability to switch from different cadences to different people to sound, because we're all impressioned by artists.
All influenced by
Yeah,
different
we're
artists.
influenced. So the fact that he can change that influence from song to song, it's nice. It shows
it's a
it
dope
shows
project.
it shows talent.
Yeah. Shout out to I see why you did that over there.
What?
Quick autocorrection from under the table. Yo, I see you. Don't play around. Don't play around. I see
I'm
you.
not playing around.
All right, bet.
Let's go.
Yo.
Told you he's a
Okay.
joker.
So yeah, shout out to A-Zeus and B Element for this project. It's a dope project. Go listen to it. Support. And we have also one of the OG producers, SAUD, released 10 sessions too.
Yep.
Along with it's a beat tape featured with the other producers from B Element, Untitled, That Tune, and who else? I'm sorry, I forgot. If I forgot everybody out there, I'm sorry. And Saud is over there in the project. It's a dope listen. I loved it.
Yeah,
Especially the first two tracks. They're my favorite, to be honest.
Womack. I liked Womack.
Yeah.
The first one.
The first one.
The first
right?
one.
Yeah, I loved it. And we have also one of the releases that came out this week. That was surprisingly, I loved it, and I didn't know about it till I listened to it. Good Company. They released an album or an EP. I don't know. It's an EP.
It's an EP called The Aliens Are
called The
Coming.
Aliens Are Coming. What can I say? It's a. Let's go. Exactly. Exactly, man. It's a dope ass project that I was unexpected. I just hit play. I listened to it and I loved it.
I had a headache and it healed me somehow.
Yo, remember what I told you in the
Yeah.
group? In the group chat.
I was having a
Listen to
headache.
it,
Yeah.
and then you came back. Yo, I had a headache, and it moved the headache away.
Healed me.
He felt touched.
Again.
My bad. But yeah, and that track that was featured by Cali B, I was surprised because it reminded me of Neptune tracks. Pharrell. Yes, it did. I'm sorry.
Because of the sound that he used.
Exactly, he used, and the guitar in that track, it sounded beautiful.
Phonogram, I think, or something. I don't remember. But that's that the type of sound.
The effect. Look at the sound engineer that we have over here.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong, by the way.
But fuck it. But yeah, it's a dope project. I love it, and I urge everybody to go and listen to it. It's a dope project.
And it's an every time listen. You can
Exactly.
listen to it. It's
Yeah, I was playing FIFA today, and I was just listening to that shit.
whatever the situation is, whatever the environment.
In the bathroom, you're eating, whatever you are, taking a shower, sleeping, whatever it is. Listen to the album. What else
Yeah,
do we have?
that's all about. That's
You take that.
All right. No, man. From UAE, straight from UAE. One of the oldest crews in the UAE. The Recipe, formed by three guys. Kaz
Money.
Money, and I love that. I listened to him again. Finally, he's back on the track. And Suerte, and the one and only P Storm released a track called Ops. It's, you know what? I listened to it the first time, and I was like, I listened to it the second time, and I was like, yo, I'm glad that I heard Kaz on the track.
Actually, I was
Even
about
if
to,
he wasn't really rapping, he was mainly talking.
Yeah, but it's
I
the,
loved his touch.
it's the part I enjoyed most
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
the song, because it's like he's painting a picture
Exactly.
and
The way that
making
he
you
was-
and making you follow with every word he's
Exactly.
saying, which is great.
Not to forget, but it comes under the umbrella of a collaborative work
Yeah.
of the whole group.
Yep.
And to these people that paved the way to many artists in the city or in the country by starting this whole movement. I mean, they're one of the oldest
They started
groups
so
in the country,
they
right?
started so early. Yeah.
Exactly. Back in the days, man. So, it's good to see them back together. It's
Yeah.
good to see them back together, and I hope to see more. More and hungrier recipe. I don't feel that they were that hungry. I want to see a hungrier.
You want to
recipe.
see that the first recipe when the hunger that when they started.
Yeah.
When they started,
you
yeah.
know,
They had that
because
that fire.
I think if they do that, the whole scene is gonna, because I believe artists in our country, they look up to these people
Of course.
to a certain
Definitely,
extent,
yeah.
right? So
Because
if
they
they
had
see these people,
They had the courage to
Exactly.
and to be brave and to perform
Yeah.
as
Exactly.
of the first
Exactly.
groups in the
so
in the
I hope to
region.
see more. I hope to see more and hungrier, and that's it for everything.
Yeah.
What do we have picks for this week? Oh well.
I got a pick from Dre.
Uh-huh.
The song is called. What was it called?
Yo, not to forget,
Uh-huh.
Control released another album. It's a
Oh, yeah.
collaborative
Yo,
album
yeah.
with Prince VA. One thing I want to mention is that Control also is one of the hardest working producers
Producers in the region, yeah.
country, because 2 albums in the same year, that's dope.
And sound wise,
Sound wise,
amazing.
untouchable.
Yeah.
It's safe to say that he's one of the hardworking and best producers in the country. All right, the album or the EP is called Chapter 1, Mainstay,
Yeah.
by Control and Prince VA, and I can see growth also in Prince VA,
Huge growth.
a huge growth.
Huge growth. I mean,
Yeah.
Paradise,
Paradise,
Finding My Way, and Best
Rick-
Regards,
best regards, VA.
Prince VA.
Dope tracks.
Very dope.
Shout out to Control and Prince VA for that, man. I love that. And don't stop. I really hope people don't stop, because we are witnessing. Listen, this is all happening in the same year, and we're witnessing growth from artists, and this is something beautiful.
You're seeing second releases.
No, we're-
Exactly.
And we're getting 4 projects in 1 week.
Yeah, like
And I'm not even talking about the singles and the songs.
yeah.
Like, this is 4 projects in 1 week
Honestly, I'm gonna.
from UAE and Saudi Arabia.
This is a confession.
Uh-huh.
These days, I'm so excited about the local releases more than the international.
Me too.
Whenever
Yeah, I
I
swear
come
to
here,
God, I swear to
whenever,
God, I
yeah,
swear to
whenever I
God.
come here, it's all about.
I've
okay,
been enjoying, let's say, our releases, our region releases more than the international nowadays.
Yeah.
You know why? Because mainly the American music, or, that's what we would call international. Even people are getting bored from that. That's why they're shifting now to UK scene, the grime, or, whatever they're doing
Yeah.
over there.
the drill. And
Exactly.
those type of-
And even artists in the US are also moving there to
No.
UK.
Plus, to me, my excitement comes from, I know, like, when with the international scene, you have known artists that have established sounds,
Yeah.
that you basically know what to expect. But with the local scene, you have the experimenting, the testing. You get to hear some different stuff. You get to understand the process to it. Like, you get to feel that excitement comes from not knowing what you're gonna listen to.
Yeah.
That kind of
Like, you have, you can have like Control drop 2 albums.
Yeah.
You can have the first album came out in March.
Yeah, around that time, yeah.
Yeah, and then this one, but you still want to know how different. What are we going to hear?
Exactly, and not to forget, there is diversity. Good company, the aliens are coming. That's
Yeah.
diversity.
Yeah.
That's an alternative genre,
Yeah,
and still you can enjoy that shit. We have mad talents in our region. I just hope
couldn't agree
everybody
more.
works. That's it. Period. Yeah, back to our picks.
yeah. Our picks. What was I saying? Dre.
Dre.
A song by Dre called "Personal."
All right,
R&B vibe-ish.
bet. Let's get that. Kanzi, you have any pick?
No.
All right, I'm gonna be playing a song by Good Company featuring Calibi, I Wanna Dance. And that's it. Shout out to everybody that have been listening to us, the OGs of the hip hop podcast.
In the region. And
Yes, y'all better know.
With the
Why are you looking at me this way?
most noisy. Joker
Yo,
looking.
shout out to everybody that have been listening to us. Shout out to everybody that this is the last time listening to us. Shout out to all the essential workers. It's been a minute. I didn't give you a shout out. Shout out to all our artists in our region. Keep working. Put that shit out. And yo, let's prove the world that we are international.
Keep up the good work.
Keep up the shout out to all the artists out there, man. Regardless if you heard or not, don't stop working.
And you are witnessing greatness in the making.
Who's greatness?
Greatness
Their
in
greatness.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you're witnessing your greatness in the making, and you're witnessing our greatness in the making.
Okay, so we're all witnessing greatness.
We all can witness greatness.
Podcast, man. That's the shit. Let's go.
But yeah, shout out to everybody out there. This was the Flamingos podcast. This is your highly favorite host with the most. This is Yad.
Kanzi on the mic.
And Awab.
Peace.
We out.
Let's go.